Hello, dear students. I'm Anjan Bhattacharjee, experienced in teaching O and A level mathematics. I'm here today to explain one question paper that is from additional mathematics. It is winter 2021 and its variant is 12. So let's see what is given in that question paper. Okay, Cambridge International Education, Cambridge O level. We are supposed to write here our name and center number and candidate numbers. The things will be given if you registered from the school. You can get all the information before the exam. This is the additional mathematics paper 1. Its subject code is 4037 and it is variant 12. This is October November 2021. It is 2 hours exam, and you must go through this instruction before starting. You must use HB pencil. You must write the center, name, candidate numbers, everything clearly, and you must write answers, where the space given, and you cannot use erasable pen and correction fluid. Don't You can say is that there is a barcode, you are not supposed to write there. You should use calculator where appropriate, and necessary working you must show that. And if it is given that is, you need to write the answers 3 significant figures or 1 decimal place for angle if a different level of accuracy is specified. Total number of these papers is 80 and marks is given in a square bracket. Okay, so before starting you can see that the formulas what you have done in classes. Quadratic equations, you can see that quadratic equations, binomial theorem, then arithmetic series, geometric series, then identities. It is from trigonometric identities, and this is the formula, the sine rule, cosine rule, and area. This formula will be given. Now let's continue the question paper. What is given? Okay, first question. It is there is the graphs given, and there is you need to find the solutions for fx less than 0. Now the things what is given fx less than 0, that is the line graphs which lies under the x-axis. We need to find the solution range of that. So the answer is -3 to x less than 1 or x greater than 5. Now let me solve question. F. Find an expression for fx. We know that the key equation for fx is k, x minus a, x minus b, and x minus c. So we can easily replace that is x by -3, 1, and 5. So the solutions will be fx will be k, x plus 3, x minus 1, x minus 5. Now since it's meeting at 0 minus 5, so it satisfy the equations. 0 minus 5, so x will be substituted by 0 and fx will be substituted by -5. So we can find out the solutions easily. 3 here, minus 10, 0 minus 1, -1, 0 minus 5, -5. So 5 minus 5 minus 5 cancels. So k equals to -1/3. So finally the expressions will be fx equals to -1/3, x plus 3, x minus 1, x minus 5. Okay, now let us check question 2. Question 2a. Now it is from, if you have sound knowledge regarding identities, you can solve it easily. First of all, we can write x to the power 1/3, y to the power 1/3, z squared, y squared. Then we can write here x to the power -3, z to the power -3, and z to the power half. Now the base is same. We can add the powers. Base is same for division. We can minus the powers. So 1/3 plus 3, and we can write y 1/3 plus 2 plus z squared minus plus 3 minus half. Now let us simplify. It is becoming 3 to the 9, 10, 10/3, y equals to 6, 7/3, and z 3 to 5, 5 to the 10, 10 minus 1 9, 9 by 2. So we can easily say that if you compare with this, a equals to 10 by 3, b equals to 7 by 3, and c equals to 9 by 2. We can write that there is 5. We can write 2 to the power 2p into 2 to the power 1 minus 17 2 to the power p plus 3 equals to 0. So we can write 10 2 to the power p whole square minus 17 2 to the power p plus 3 equals to 0. Let us substitute. Let 2 to the power p equals to x. We can write that 10x square minus 17x plus 3 equals to 0. Now let us we can do factorization. 10x square minus 30, 15 to the 30, so 15x minus 2x plus 3 equals to 0. So 5x, if it be make take as common, so it is becoming 2x minus 3 minus 1. If it be common, it will be 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So x equals to, it is 1 by 5 and x equals to 3 by 2. So but there is given, I consider 2 to the power p equals to x. So we can write 2 to the power p equals to 1 by p, 2 to the power p equals to 3 by 2. Now we can use logarithm. P equals to log 2 base 1 by 5 and p equals to minus 2.32, 0.58. Okay, write 3 plus 2 LGA minus 4 LGB as a single logarithm to base 10. First one we can write, that is log, we can write LG LG 10 base 10 cube plus LG a squared minus LG b to the power 4. So directly you can write LG 10, that is 10 1000 by a square, 1000 into a square divided by b to the power 4. This is the single logarithm. Now let us solve question B. Let's see how to solve it. This is, first of all, it is given log a based 4, 3 plus, we can write it as log a based 4 according to base change formula. Now see that, let us consider log a based 4 equals to x. So we can write here 3x plus 2 by x equals to 7. Now let me multiply all the terms by x. So it is becoming 3x square plus 2 equals to 7x. Let us arrange. So now simplify this, minus 6x minus x plus 2 equals to 0. So 3x be common, x minus 2 minus 1 be common, x minus 2 equals to 0. Now x equals to, it is becoming 1 by 3 and another one is x equals to 2. Now let us substitute. That is what I have considered log a based 4. Log a based 4 equals to 1 by 3, or log a based x equals to 2, 4 equals to a to the power 1 by 3, x equals to a square. So 64 equals to a, and then we can easily write here sorry, this is 4. 4 a equals to plus 2. So this is the answer. So you already got that. That is the I mean, additional maths is not so easy. I have already shown how to solve permutation and combinations, what ways to solve vector, and you know polynomials. I mean, remainders and factors theorem. So you already saw that this is not so easy. So its practice is necessary to have sound knowledge regarding additional mathematics. I'm solving question 4. Solve the equation cot 2x plus 1 I mean pi by 3 minus root over 3 equals to 0. So we can write here, we know that cot theta equals to 1 by tan theta. Okay, now so we can write here 1 by tan 2x plus pi by 3 equals to root over 3. Now if we simplify, it's becoming tan 2x plus pi by 3 equals to 1 by root over 3. Now according to quadrant, since this result is positive, so ASTC in this quadrant, I mean tan is positive, and this quadrant also tan is positive. So easily we can, then range is minus pi to pi. So easily we can find out, that is when if we use calculator, that means tan inverse, I mean shift tan, then we can write there 1 by root 10 root 3, and let me close the bracket. So it is becoming pi by 6. So in that way we can get, that is 2x plus pi by 3 equals to pi by 6. That is the first quadrant. And then we can, if we go more, I mean I'm moving the things in anti-clockwise direction. This is pi plus pi by 6. In that same way we can go more. That means if I draw the diagram again, I can go for clockwise direction because there's the negative range is given. So same thing, let me do again. If I start from here, it is becoming minus pi by 6. This minus sign is for going for clockwise sense, and this is becoming minus 2 pi minus pi by 6. Now let us simplify that. If I use calculator, that means pi by 6 minus pi by 3 divided by 2. Let us divided by 6 minus shift pi divided by, sorry, not divided by this one, 3. Let me use equal sign, again divided by 2. So you are having minus, so x equals to minus pi by 12. Similarly, if we do pi plus pi by 6 minus pi by 3 divided by 2, we will have minus, I mean 12 pi. If you use calculator for rest of the maths, you are having minus 7 pi by 12, then 5 pi by 12. So if you write the answers in arrange, in order, you can write x equals to minus 7 pi by 12, minus pi by 12, 5 pi by 12, then 11 by 12 pi. Now let us see question 5. Find the possible values of constant c for which y equals to c is tangent to the curve this one. So c will be, if sin x by 3 is 1, 5 into 1 plus 4, that is 9. And another one will be if sin x equals to minus 1 plus 4, that means it will be minus 1. So c is 9 and c is minus. The polynomial px tan x cube plus ax square minus tan x plus b, and it is divisible by 2x plus one, and when px is divisible by x plus 1, the remainder is minus 24. So since it is 2x plus 1 divisible by 2x plus 1, so 2x plus 1 equals to 0, x equals to minus half. Let me substitute it here. 10 minus half whole cube plus a minus half square, 10 minus half plus b equals to 0. Let us simplify. It is minus 10 by 8, 5 by 4, a by 4 minus plus 5 by 2 plus b equals to 0. So multiply all these things by 4. So it is becoming minus 5 plus a plus this will be 5. So 20 plus b equals to 4b equals to 0. So a plus 4b equals to, it is becoming 15, so minus 15. Now since x plus 1 remainder is minus 24, so let me substitute by x plus 1 equals to 0, x equals to minus 1. So let me substitute here. 10 minus 1 whole cube plus a minus 1 whole square minus 10 times minus 1 plus b equals to minus 24. Now let us simplify here. Minus 10 plus a plus 10 plus b equals to minus 24. So this is 10 cancelled. A plus b equals to minus 24. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. So let me simplify now. That is, let us subtract, cancel. This is 3b, and it is subtract 15. If we subtract from 24, it is becoming 9. So b equals to 3. If b equals to 3, from 2 we are having a plus 3 equals to minus 24, it is a equals to minus 27. So the values of a is here and b is here. Next thing, find the expression for px as the product of three linear factors. Now we can write it here as px equals to 10 x cube plus, not plus, it should be minus 27 x square minus 10x plus 3. This is divisible by 2x plus 1. So let me divide it by 2x plus 1. Let's see what is happening. 2x plus 1. So if I divide here, 10x cube minus 27x square minus 10x plus 3. So let me write here 5x square. So it is becoming 10x cube, then 5x square plus 1 plus 5x square. Now let us simplify. This is becoming minus 32x square minus 10x. So let me write here minus 16 minus 32x square. Oh, 16x, so minus 16x. Now it is plus, this is my plus, we cancel, becoming 6x. So let me write here plus 3, let me write here plus 3 to the 6x plus 3, and then remainder is 0. So we can write here 5x square minus 16x plus 3 into 2x plus 1. Now we can do middle term here again, 2x plus 1. So 5x square minus 3 5s are 15, 15x minus x plus 3. So final answer will be 2x plus 1, then 5x minus 1, then x minus 3. So this is the final answer. Now write down the remainder when px is divided by x. X means we can consider this is x minus 0. Okay, so that means x equals to 0. So let me place x by 0. This is very easy maths, just it's a bit tricky. 10 0 cube minus 27 0 square minus 10 times 0 plus 3. So if you simplify that, it will be 3. So this is the 1 marks maths. Now let us see question 7. This is from vector. The diagram shows triangle OAC where OA equals to A and OB equals to B and OC equals to C. The point B lies on the line AC such that this ratio is given. Okay, find AB. We know that AB equals to OB minus OA. So let me write here B, OA is A. Question 2, let us solve BC. So this is OC minus OB, OC minus OB. OC is here, position vector of C is C, and OB is here B. So we have got BC. And now if we wish to solve question 3, there is given AB is to BC equals to M is to N. That means we can write here AB is B minus A divided by BC is C minus B equals to M by N. Let us do multiplication. NB minus NA equals to MC minus MB. Since we are going to prove in that way, so let me write all the B's together in one side and A and C in another side. So that means NB plus MB equals to MC plus NA. That means if B is common here, it is becoming there is nothing to be common. So NA plus MC equals to M plus NB. So that's nice to solve. B 2 lambda plus minus 4 mu plus 4 7 mu minus 7 4 lambda plus 4 minus 2 lambda minus 2. Now let us simplify. 2 lambda minus 4 mu plus 4 equals to 4 lambda plus 4. The whole thing I wrote and form an equation. So this is 4 will be cancelled, and then 4 lambda, if it come in that side, it is becoming 4 lambda 2 lambda minus 2 lambda minus 4 mu equals to 0. So lambda plus 2 mu equals to 0. Now another one is lambda plus 7 mu minus 7 equals to 2 lambda minus 2. So 2 lambda, if it comes in their side, it is plus 3 lambda. 3 lambda plus 7 mu equals to minus 7 goes in their side, it is 5. Now equation 1 and equation 2, multiply this one by 3, it is becoming 3 lambda plus 6 mu equals to 0. So let me substitute, subtract elimination method. Let me solve 0, so it is 5, and substituting this mu equals to 5 in 1, and then so it is becoming lambda plus 5 to the 10 equals to 0, lambda equals to minus 10. Okay, now this is from permutation and combination. A 5-digit number is made using digits. So we are making 5 digits number, so be careful. 5 digits numbers, 1 2 3 4 5, and no digits may be used more than once. 5-digit numbers, find how many 5 digits numbers are even and greater than 50,000. So this first place can be filled up by 5, 6 and 7 and 9. Okay, so let me consider for 5, 7 and 9. Let me cross it first. So I can substitute here for making it even number, 0, 4 and 6. So we can write here, this is 3p1 into, there is 3 numbers, so 3p1 into rest of the numbers, 2 numbers gone, there will be 5 more numbers. When 5, from 5 numbers I can fill these 3 numbers, so 5p3. If I use calculator, if I use calculator, it is becoming 3 into 3 into 5 p3. So it is becoming 540 here, 540. But we have 6 also. So if we fill first position by 6, here we cannot fix any 6. We can only put here 0 and 4. So this is one number here, that is, there are 5 more numbers, 5p3 into 2p1 into 1. So let me multiply this one, 5 p3 into 2, so it is becoming 120. Let us add plus 540, so the total is becoming 660. This is the answer. Now let us see question B. It is a bit different. The number of combination of n objects taken 4, n objects taken 4 equals to 6 times n objects taken 2. We can write this one in that way, n n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 divided by 4 factorial then 6 into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. Now we can simplify. This is becoming n square minus 5n plus 6 divided by 3 4 is 12 to 24. 24 equals to, it is given 3. Now let me do cross multiplication. N square minus 5n plus 6 equals to 72. Now n square minus 5n, if it becomes 72 minus 6, it is 70, then 4 subtracted 66. So let me simplify. N square minus 11n plus 6n. So it is minus 66. Minus 66 equals to 0. N common, n minus 11. 6 common, n minus 11 equals to 0. So n equals to minus 6, not acceptable, n cannot be negative, and n equals to 11. So that's the things. So you already got that. That is the additional maths is not so easy. I have already shown how to solve permutation and combinations, what ways to solve vector, and polynomials, remainders and factors theorem. So you already saw that this is not so easy. So its practice is necessary to have sound knowledge regarding additional mathematics. So let's wait for next few more maths. I'll show you. Okay, the diagram circle, center O, radius 12 centimeter, and rectangle ABCD, the diagonal AC and BD intersect at O, the sides AB. The sides AB is 6 centimeter and AD is 4 centimeter respectively. The point M and N lies on circumference of the circle such that MAC and NDB is a straight line. So show that AOD is 1.176 radian. That means this angle we need to find out. So if it is right angle triangle, if we join this is 6, this is 4. We can easily write down Pythagoras formula for this diagonal. So this d square equals to root over 6 square plus 4 square. That means 36 plus 16. So root over 252. 2 root 13. Okay, so this half part will be root over 13. This is also root over 13. Now let me divide this. So this is 2 and this will be theta by 2. So we can easily write sine theta by 2 equals to 2 by root over 13. Now theta equals to 2 times sin inverse 2 by root over 13. Now let us use calculator. That is 2 shift sin inverse 2 divided by square root of 13. So close the bracket, then use equal sign. See 1.176. So now see that this is equals to 1.176, correct to 3 decimal places. Now we need to find out the perimeter of the shaded region. So the whole things this angle is 2 pi minus 1.176. So these things is arc theta. The whole thing is arc theta. Radius is here 12. So we can write for perimeter of this is arc theta. 12 into theta. Theta means 2 pi minus 1.176. Then this is 12 minus root over 13. This is also 12 minus root over 13. 2 into 12 minus root over 13. Then 6 plus 4 plus 6. 6 plus 6. 6 plus 4. Now straight use the calculator to find out the result. That is 12 within bracket 2 pi shift minus 1.176 close bracket plus 2 within bracket 12 minus root over 13 close the bracket plus 6 plus 6 plus 4. Now see the result. It is becoming 94.1. Okay, so answer is becoming 94.1 centimeter. Okay, now next thing is you need to find out the area of the shaded region. Area means whole complete circle is area. Complete circle is pi r square. Pi into 12 square minus, if you check that, you can subtract this rectangle 6 into 4, but now you need to subtract this part, this part. So this is segment, sector minus triangle, half r square theta, 12 square theta is 1.176 is the area of sector minus area of triangle, half AB sin theta, this is root over 13, half AB sin theta, half root over 13 square root over 13 sine 1.176. Now we can easily use calculator to find out directly the answer for this one. So it will be, let us check, shift pi into 12 square minus 6 into 4 minus 0.5 into 12 square into 1.176 minus 0.5 into 13 sine 1.176176. So close the bracket here. Now it is becoming 350. So 350, obviously centimeter square. This is the answer. Now let us see question number 10. The diagram shows the graph of curve. Need to find out the exact y coordinates of A and B. So if we can here substitute x equals to -1 and x equals to 2, so we can get the answer easily. So let me put 3 by -1 plus 2. It is becoming 1 plus 3, that is 4. Now if I substitute 2 here, y equals to 1 by then it is becoming 1 by 16 plus 3 by 4, so 13 by 16. Now that is I find out the coordinates of A and B. In question B, it is necessary to find out the area of the shaded region enclosed by the line AB and the curve, giving your answer in the form. So there one thing you need to see, that is this is the area of trapezium, area of this is the trapezium, and area under the graph. If you subtract area of area under the curve from trapezium, you will get the answer. So let us see how to find out area of trapezium. First of all, this height is 4, this height is 13 by 16. We know that area of trapezium is equals to half A plus B into H, sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. Now let me write here, sum of parallel sides is 4 and 13 by 16. 4 plus 13 by 16, and distance between parallel lines 2 minus 1, that is 3. Now let us simplify this one. If this will be half into 4 plus 13 by 16, 4 plus 13 by 16 into 3 231 by 32. That means if you simplify whole thing, it will be 231 by 32. it is area under the trapezium. Now area under the curve will be, we will integrate area under the curve, integration of minus 1 to 2, and then the expression will be 1 by x plus 2 whole square plus 3 by x plus 2 and dx. Now let me simplify this one. You can write it in next page. Integration of minus 1 to 2, then I can write it here as x plus 2 to the power minus 2 plus, let me keep it as it is. Now integrate. We know that ax plus b to the power n dx integration of equals to a n plus 1 ax plus b whole n plus 1 plus c, and then integration of 1 by x ax plus b dx equals to 1 by a ln ax plus b. Now let me use that formula here. This is x plus 2, there is x coefficient is 1, so it's not necessary to worry for a. This is minus 1, minus 2 plus 1, minus 2 plus 1, 1, and then 3 ln x plus 2. So we don't need to write c since there's limit given. This is definite integration, minus 1 to 2. Now let me simplify this one. This is becoming minus 1 by x plus 2. Let me write it here, 3 ln x plus 2. That limit will be here. Now it will be easier to simplify. Let me place here 2, 3 ln 4 minus 1 by 4. Now let me substitute, minus 1, it will be 1 minus 1 by minus 1 plus 2. Now if I simplify more, it will be 3 ln 4 minus 1 by 4. ln 1 is 0, so that part will be 0, this part will be 0, and this is minus 1 is plus, and this is 1. Now let me simplify more. 1 minus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 plus 3 ln 4. Now if you, area under the, let me see the diagram, area under the line, area of trapezium, area under the curve, you are having area of the shaded part. So area of shaded region equals to the complete region's area, area of trapezium is 231 by 32, 231 by 32 minus obviously 3 by 4 plus 3 ln 4. This is area under the curve, area of whole thing minus area under the curve. Now if we simplify, that is 231 divided by 32 minus 3 by 4, so we are having 207 by 32. Let us use calculator. 207 divided by 32 minus 3 ln 4. But it is written in the question to write the answers in p by q ln r form. There is no coefficient of ln, so we can just cut this 3 and write it on top. According to the law of logarithm, 4 cube is 64. So I think this is the correct answer to solve this one. Now let me show you question 11. I hope it will be also easier to solve. This is, you have some knowledge regarding physics and you can easily cope up with that. Find the this is the graphs are given. This is velocity time graph. Find the acceleration when t equals to 12. You see, when t is it is in between 10 to 25, 12. This is parallel to x-axis. So its acceleration will be 0. Now let me try when find acceleration when t goes to 50. T goes to 50. That means maybe it will be somewhere here or there, this in this line. So let me find out the gradient of this, because acceleration is rate of change of velocity. So it is t goes to 50. So that means that is it is uh, 55 minus 35, 5, 20, and height is 60. So 20, it is decelerating, so minus, it is minus 3. Finding total distance travels by the particle p. That means you need to find out the area of the whole thing. Suppose this is the we can consider it as trapezium up to that. So we can write here 25 plus 15 plus 15. Distance between parallel lines is 30 into half. That is, these two are parallel line. This is two are parallel line. I mean 25, and this is 25 minus 10, 15. So this sum of parallel lines, distance between parallel lines, and then half. Next thing is, you can consider that it is, I mean, another trapezium here, another trapezium here, this is another trapezium, another trapezium here. So 30 plus 60, 30 plus 60, and distance between parallel lines is 35 minus 25, 35 minus 25, this is 10. And then final thing is a triangle, last thing, 55 minus 35, 5, 5, 0, 5, 3, 2, 20, half, 20 into height is 60. So this is height is 60. Now let me simplify this. This is 2, 15, and then 2, there will be 5, 2, 10. So last part is 600, and 6, 60, and 30, 60 plus 30, 90 into 5 is 45. Then 25 plus 15, it will be 40 into 15, it is becoming 600. Now if I add all this, plus 600 into 2, 1650, that's the answer. This is the, I mean, question B. A particle q travels in a straight line such that its velocity is v meter per second at times t seconds after passing a fixed point O is given by v equals to 4 cos, I mean, cosine of 3t minus 4. Now we need to find out the speed of q when t equals to, so it's a very simple case. We can easily just let me write v equals to 4 cos 3t minus 4. Instead of t, let me use 4 cos 3 times 5 pi by 9, then 4. Now that is, this must be in radian mode. 4, I mean 3, 9 cancelled, so 3 cos of 5 pi by 3, close the bracket, then minus 4, so it is becoming minus 2. So it is becoming minus 2, so speed is minus 2. Now find the smallest positive value of t for which the acceleration of q is 0. We know that if velocity is differentiated, we are having acceleration. So acceleration equals to, obviously, 4 3 4 is 12 sine 3t minus 0, obviously minus, because dt, I mean cos 80 equals to minus a sine 80. Now let me find the smallest positive values of t for which the acceleration is 0. So let me consider acceleration is 0. That means minus 12 sine 3t equals to 0. So sine 3t equals to 0. Let me do sine inverse 0 is a smallest positive value of t. So we can write here, if we know the sine curve, so that is, we can easily find out it is 0. 3t, it can be first of all 0, another one is pi, so there is given smallest t equals to, it can be 0, and this is pi by 3. We are going to find our smallest positive value, so this is the smallest positive value, this is 0, so t equals to pi by 3. Now find an expression for the displacement. We know, if displacement is differentiated, we are having velocity. So reverse work, velocity is integrated, we are having displacement. So v equals to 4 cosine of 3 theta minus 4. Let me integrate. So this is s equals to 4 by 3, then sine 3t minus 4t plus c. Now let me use some condition to find out the value of c. Let us consider initially s is 0, t is 0, so 0 equals to 0 minus 0 plus c, so c equals to 0. That means s equals to 4 by 3 sine 3t minus 4t. So that's all. Thank you very much and keep watching.